Hello chess lovers, Suren here, and I would like to share with you a very short and spectacular attacking game played by the 6th Women's World Chess Champion Nona Gaprindashvili, who was also the first female Grandmaster. Her opponent is Alexander Blagidze, and the game was played in 1963 in Georgia. Gaprindashvili had white pieces and she started with e4, c5 by Blagidze, Sicilian defense, knight c3, knight c6, f4, white goes for Grand Prix attack, g6, bishop b5, knight d4, bishop c4, bishop g7, knight e2, e6, black is opening up the queen's diagonal, but now we see knight takes d4, and after c takes d4, knight e2, black plays queen h4 check. And instead of playing g3 covering the king, Gaprindashvili came up with a very interesting idea. She played knight g3 and sacrificed the pawn on f4. Black accepted the sacrifice and captured on f4. But by sacrificing the pawn, white managed to open up the f-file, and now white can use that fact. Here comes first d3, opening up the bishop's diagonal with a tempo, and after queen c7 we see castling kingside. Knight e7, bishop g5, knight c6. Black is playing normal moves, no problem at all, but from here on Nona Gaprindashvili started a very dangerous attack. She played knight h5, sacrificed the knight. G takes h5, black accepted the sacrifice. Well, if castling kingside, then white can capture on g7 and then play bishop f6 check and then queen d2, and it's over. This is going to be winning. But after knight h5 we see g takes h5, but sacrificing the knight is not enough. Here comes rook takes f7. Look at this. This sacrifice just came from nowhere. Queen e5, black didn't dare to capture on f7 and played queen e5, but actually this is losing on the spot. It turns out that in this position there is only one move which can save black's life, and that move is h6. The idea is that if rook takes g7, then h takes g5, and already the rook is protecting the pawn, not allowing queen h5 check. And after h6, if a move like bishop f4, then bishop e5. If queen takes h5, then again black should make a very precise move, king d8. The only move which again saves black. If queen h4 check, then again king e8, and actually all white can do is to repeat the moves and end up the game in a draw. But of course this is a defensive line found by the engine. You have to understand that in front of a chessboard it's highly difficult to find all those moves. And after rook takes f7 we see queen e5. By the way, if a move like king takes f7, then queen takes h5 check is winning. If king f8, then the second rook is coming, and then rook takes f6. If king e7, then rook takes e6 double check, and it's over. Black king is getting checkmated. Let's go back, but after rook takes f7 we see queen e5, and now you can pause the video and try to find Gaprindashvili's next move. Actually she made a move and black resigned. Ready? Here comes rook f5, moving away the rook, attacking the queen, protecting the bishop, and again threatening queen takes h5 check. And it turns out that all black can do is to give up the queen, but again, though black has a piece and a rook against the queen, but white pieces are very active, and this is going to be winning for white. Or after rook f5, if a move like e takes f5, then simply queen takes h5 check followed by queen f7 checkmate. A very short and instructive game, I think. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave your comments. Good luck.